into our... Alright, ready?
As I'm gonna be.
Alright. Welcome to That's My Friend 6.
Hey!
Stormy and Lily here. Why is it called That's My Friend 6?
You chose it, I don't know. Got your back 24/7.
We chose to call it That's My Friend 6 because if you ever hear us out and about, we always call each other friend.
When we're looking for, like, friend! It's not like, hey, Stormy, Storm!
No, it's literally friend, and we always can pick up on it where we can find it. Sorry, we've been eating some of our chocolate from Halloween here and there and whatnot. So we decided to do this show or episodes, videos. I don't know what to really call it right now. We're trying to still figure it out ourselves. But we wanted to sit down and have we're always with each other every single day. So we said, why not record our little conversations that we have all the time?
And I'm like, and if we're not with each other, I'm like, did he murder her? Let me call and find out.
Yeah. No, 100%. Every time. Give like 3 minutes, and if she hasn't responded, I'm calling. And I'm like, where are you? Where are you? Are you, like, dead? And if she hasn't responded to me in, like, an hour, I go to her house and try to figure out where she is. Or call her children, her older...
What was that episode, that show on Netflix called?
Oh, where did the story about the guy that killed his wife and his children? Oh, my God. It's such a sad, sad story.
But... we will be on it, just like her best friend was.
Yeah. Yes, we would definitely. Go you, whoever you are and that saved and figured out who actually killed your best friend. Go you for being a good friend. Because it's hard to find good friends nowadays that are loyal.
Not trying to steal your man, steal your money, mess with your kids.
Yeah, it's so hard to find that nowadays. And I don't know why we have come to this... I don't know, part into our lives, or I guess, I don't know. I feel like back in the day, our moms and everybody, their grandmas, they all had like their little friends that they all hung out with, girlfriends and whatnot. And then nowadays, it's like...
I think that might be a little bit farther than our grandparents, too, because like they don't do things like they used to always anymore.
No. And the whole
village,
thing,
like it takes a village
to raise your children. Where the hell is the village at?
I created my own village.
Yeah, we sure did. We sure did. We've got lots of friends that
acquaintances
are really close to us and whatnot, and our kids grow up together. So, and what we've learned about that is to honesty. Honesty gets you a long way. I would say we're probably too honest with each other, and we probably tell each other way too much than what most people do. But I think honesty and loyalty is like high up there. And just because, do things for your friends. Like, just because it doesn't benefit you or anything at all, do it because that's your friend. And know that one day your friend is probably going to repay you. Maybe not the same way, but
just without hesitating. Like,
yeah.
I know when we are low, we're stressing about like finances or like shuffling the kids somewhere.
Your kid's missing the school bus.
Or yes, my kid's missing the school bus. Like, I have someone who I can ask over and over and over. And I got maybe probably overuse her instead of using the grandmas, but like, she's my go-to person.
This generation, the grandmas are working, or they are doing their own thing nowadays. That the grandmas aren't grandparents. I mean, we say grandmas because we don't really. Well, for me, I don't have grandpas for my kids. I have one, which is my mom's
boyfriend, my
stepdad, and that's his pawpaw. But like, I don't have my dad. My husband doesn't have his dad. So we have a lot of women around us.
Yes. There is a lot of women around us, but also Stormy. She is one of the families that didn't have a father at all. So So she did good to build one, and then versus like her husband, he actually lost his dad to cancer. So like,
and you did too.
Well, to a heart disease, and
at a young age though, and now your kids don't have like a grandpa. They have your stepdad just as much as I do, but again, in this day and age, the grandparents are working because that's what they have to do. I mean, that's what it's come to. Not only do they get to just stay at home and be with the grandparents or be with the grandkids, they have to work and to keep their own home afloat nowadays. I mean, things aren't the same how they used to be. So I would say all you new generation, us millennials, 2020 people, I don't know what to really call us anymore because there's so many different names.
XYZ, G.
Build your own village and trust those people around you and take care of them. I have to say that. I mean, we have our own little village. We have one other group of friends.
There's a spider. I gotta kill it.
We have, there's 3 couples that are in our little village. I would say in our village, our go-to village. We're not counting as our grandparents or the grandparents being
or some of our other mom friends
or whatever. We're not saying that they're not there because they are there. We love our parents. We love that they're great grandparents because they are. We just understand in this day and age.
There's sometimes in your village, it probably should be the person that's convenient to what your lifestyle is, like versus our husbands all work together. All of us moms are doing like a part-time job and running the house, so I guess they're full-time jobs. Full-time. That mom thing is just so heavy.
So heavy. But either way, you should still find your people that they don't have to be exactly related to you in your situation. You just happen to be related to them. Well, and my husband's pretty much like a brother to them also. Our husbands grew up with each other. Been best friends.
Our husbands grew up with each other. You hear this, young child? Okay, first of all, I grew up with those boys as 2. And then she came around like 5 years later. No, yeah, Stormy is 5 years younger than me. And she is still my best friend.
I'm the baby. Well, besides Kendall. Kendall's technically the baby of all of us.
Yes.
She's younger than us. A little bit younger, not too much. But we are very close, and they are part of our village. There's 9 kids between the 3 of us couples, so you can only imagine what
that Cody Ford did most of them kids. So I just want y'all to know that.
We love you, Cody. We sure do. But so our village is kind of big, and when we get together, it's insane, and I love every second of it. I want to pull my hair out every second of it.
I said one moment let's smile, next one was like, "Hey, get down! Get that out of your mouth! Don't hit him!"
And I feel like ever
Where your clothes go?
Oh yes, Maverick. And I feel like what was I getting ready to say? I don't know.
Can't get your tongue?
Yeah, I was about to say something, and then I kind of like lost it.
Has to be about the village.
It does have to be about the village, but I don't remember what it... Oh, ever since I became a mom.
She gotta be everybody's mom.
F you. I have kind of became everybody's mom. I'm sorry. It just kind of happened. Me and Max were one of the last ones to have kids. And we didn't really care to have kids. We were okay being that cool aunt and uncle and buying cool gifts. And then we found out we were pregnant with little Maddox. And then after Maddox came along, I was everybody's mom. I became everybody's mom. And listen, I'm not afraid to get onto that kid in the grocery store that's not listening to their mama. Man, that drives me crazy. And I feel you, moms.
I'll get that mom be like, "Hey, little boy, I can be your mama. Do you want me to beat your ass? Because I will."
100%.
Then they'd be so glad that they mama that has been patient with them is they mama. Like, yes, my children, they flinch. We in public and they want to act up. I'll be like, they'd be like, "Mama, please!" No, I'm just kidding. But for
real, like, I really do. I'm not afraid to be like, "Listen, we're gonna whoop your ass real soon if you don't straighten up. That is one thing that drives me crazy, is going out in public and children just running crazy, touching everything, driving their parents crazy, being loud. Like,
so we're spankers.
We are. So I kind of figured that out. But spanking is usually my last resort. I will say that I try other methods. I do the corner thing or the wall thing. I don't know about corners. I don't have a whole lot of corners places.
I'm like, presume the position. Get down on your knees, hands behind your head, and nose on the wall. If you don't like that, then let's talk to my hand.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
That's how I feel about it. And you know what? I will say that from everywhere we've gone, we've always been told that we have really good kids.
Yeah, right?
Really good kids. Like,
I've never dropped my kid off and someone told me that they were the worst things in the world.
Me neither.
Never got that one.
I've always been like, he's so precious. He can come back anytime. And I'm like, well, why don't you go ahead and pack up for a couple of days?
Because he ain't like that at home. They be jumping over everything.
They would be. But we love our children. I don't think I would trade anything for them. As much as we bitch about them, we love them. We love those sweet, dear little angels from below.
Right, little spawns. It was like, oh man. And sometimes, like, they always talk about beating you out of your kid. I swear the other day I wanted to beat my mama out of my kids. Like, get out!
Yes, I can agree to that, because they'd be acting like your mama, your daddy.
They be giving you like those relatives' facial expressions that you ain't seen in years. You be like, give me that face back.
It's crazy how much
our kids are like our family.
Yes, or they even look like each other. Like your kids, they look a lot like you.
I'm pretty sure she's my husband's sister.
It's for another day this time. Let's not talk about that. But my kids, I cloned my children. Literally cloned my children. One's just male, one's just female. And they look exactly alike. They look exactly like their father. I didn't get children that look like me. Some say that Maddox does. But
my kids just got my skin color.
No, your printer is starting to run out of color.
Yeah.
So they're tan and then they get a little bit whiter as they go.
My printer lost its black ink.
It's losing its black ink for sure. I would love to see what the fifth one would look like. I'm not gonna lie. I could get me a blonde-headed one this time. Yeah, we could get both my kids. Well, Maddox has dirty blonde, but
he used to be blonde.
And your kids have beautiful eyes. You could get that real crystally blue again with Taylor. Triton's eyes are kind of green now, aren't they? Yeah.
They're green or hazel. Whenever day he decides he wants to be. I feel like the hazel days is when he's like full of shit.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Moody. Yeah, that's a better word for a 3-year-old.
She's got those eyes like Triton. She has weird colored eyes. And she's mean. The two babies, I would say all three of the babies, because there's Maverick, Aria, and Triton. And I would say they got the meanest streak out of all of them. Which
is funny, too, because technically Harper is in that same age group.
She is in that same age group. But Harper's just so sweet. She's such a little angel Harper. I don't know if I don't think Kendall agrees that she's a little angel, but I know Cody does. It's so funny. But anyways, this is what we're going to be kind of doing, is just kind of talking, recording ourselves, having a good time.
Going out in public.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy us for our adventures, because we are going to start having adventure days, and we're going to have dares, jokes,
like today
on each other.
We're going to go vote, and we're going to take you along with us.
Yeah, look forward to that. By the time we post this video, we'll already know who the president is. Either way, it doesn't matter who you voted for. Love your neighbor. Love your cousin that voted for the wrong person.
Like Michael Jackson said, it doesn't matter if you're black or white.
I'm not singing.
She probably doesn't even know who Michael Jackson is.
It really, truly doesn't matter. So you'll kind of see a little bit of that on our stories, our posts, and we'll have our own posts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love for you to do that. That way you guys can see different scenes and whatnot that we go through. Not every day is it going to be this scene. One day we might be out at the farm, out at Kendall and Cody's house. They have a farm. So one day we might just be there. One day we might just be in our cars. Who knows? But stay tuned to it because I feel like this is going to be really fun. And we also want your opinions. We want your ideas. And hey, if you're going to be a hater, just know one day we might get the balls to call you out.
Get the balls. I got the balls.
I got the balls. So watch what you say to us because we're really just trying to talk about things and
we all know my husband's an MMA fighter. What? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You're ridiculous. We do got a tribe, so just know that. But no, really, we just really want to have a lot of fun. We always get told that we are crazy and we're such good friends and we have lots of fun doing things that we do.
So I want to tell you guys about this joke that my mom played on me, or at least tried to play on me. Have I told you about this joke, friend?
No, not that I know
Listen, this is what this woman did to me.
I'm sorry, I was explaining what our show's doing. She said we're going to cut into this.
So, all you P-Hillians, you know that we got the new gas station here in town.
Oh, it's such a great gas station. I love you. I will shout you guys out.
Yes,
Heartland Market, Amico. It's in the north end of Pleasant Hill. They've got a damn drive-through, y'all.
It's amazing.
A drive-through to go get your cigarettes, your beer, whatever
your fountain drink, your pickle. Which is, listen, every time I go, which is why I always go through drive-through because I'm like, it's cold.
It's cold. Or you got babies and you can't leave your babies in the car anymore.
Yeah.
And people want to steal your car and your baby, so the drive-through is awesome. I love the drive-through.
So for like 3 weeks, my mom told me about these pickles that she's just in love with.
Oh, man.
These pickles, and she's telling me that Amico sells them, y'all. Guess what the name of the pickle was? Or that she told me the pickle was. She said it was Big Dick Pickles.
Big Dick Pickles.
She was like dead serious for 3 weeks, y'all, telling me about how delicious these Big Dick Pickles are. So finally, yesterday, we're out about to go show a house, so we stop at Amico to get her some gas and get pickles. So I should have known something was up because she didn't ask me to pump her gas. She asked me to go inside and get the pickles. That should be my first clue because, like, if you know my mother, she ain't pumping her gas, okay?
I love her.
So she pumping gas in her little Mercedes, and I go inside.
Mercedes.
Whatever. I go inside, so I get low. I'm looking at the pickles because when you first walk in, there's pickles. I'm looking at them. There's maybe 3 different types of brand of pickles there, but you know what? There wasn't there.
No
Big Dick Pickles. I am so glad I did not walk in and be like, "Hey, Michael, dude behind the counter, where the Big Dick Pickles at?" Because it wasn't a thing. And I shit you not.
What do you mean it wasn't a thing? So what?
They're not called Big Dick Pickles. She was an asshole and sent me in there looking for Big Dick Pickles, hoping that I would ask the counter guy for Big Dick Pickles. So whenever I go out the door, my mom is in her car, like, dying laughing. Like, she just, like she was like, "Oh, I got her." And I'm like, there ain't no such thing as Big Dick Pickles.
Good job, Mama. Good job. That is awesome.
So, yes, there's no Big Dick Pickles. I knew there was no such thing at this. I was like, who the hell would market pickles named Big Dick Pickles?
You'd be amazed, man.
Apparently, but Pleasant Hill is not one of them.
Sex sells, right? So anyways, we're going to wrap this up. I'm glad you guys got to listen to her little joke there, story, whatever the hell that was, and her Big Dick Pickles. So anyways, just stay tuned. We're going to drop another episode here in a couple of days. We hope that you guys love it because we sure do love each other and love to have fun.
I lost my candy.
She lost her candy. So subscribe, like, and share whatever you want to do. We don't care, but we would love your support at the same time just because that's my friend. And we like to have a good time. So
I guess she's my friend too.
Yeah, that would have been nice if she would have finished that. So y'all have a good day. Bye bye.
I should talk about